Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. I'm Kristen, and today's video is going to be just a fun one. It's going to give you my favorite DIYs so far I've done this year. And before I get started, I do want to thank KRISTINKAYFREE for sponsoring today's video. This is really cool, and I cannot wait to tell you guys about this product. It is a negative ion generator, and what it does is it uses negative ions to attract and eliminate pollens, allergens, bacteria, viruses, dander, and so much more. So this is really cool. I have a lot of air purifiers in my home, but what I love about this is that it's super easy to put together. It is quiet, and it is super energy efficient. And so all it is, you guys, is this tiny little device right here that you just plug right into your wall. Plug it in and it works. And this air purifier works great in any standard size room, so you can put it in your kitchen, bathroom, living room, bedrooms, any sort of room that you choose. I love using anything that will help with the allergies and the pollen and the pet dander in our home. We have animals. I also have two little girls that get allergies really bad, so I am constantly dusting our house. I am constantly vacuuming just to help with that. So yeah, this is definitely a nice little device, and if you guys want to check this out, I will link it in the description box below, and you will save 20% off on your KRISTINKAYFREE as well. So you guys, let's jump into the video. This DIY is my absolute favorite I've done so far this year. It is like a 6-shelf tier stand, and I'm just going to be using these wood stakes from Dollar General, and then I'm just going to be painting them with the Waverly chalk paint and ink, and using 6 of these trays from the Dollar Tree. I'm using this nutmeg brown color, and I'm going to be mixing it with water to give it a nice little stain for these trays. And then once everything is painted, I started gluing everything together. Now I did measure these out, and I will link all the original videos in the description box below so you guys are able to see exactly how I did this, but this is just a quick little rundown of some of my favorites. And then once one side was glued to the wood stakes, I glued the other side and decorated it how I wanted. This one is just a simple little jar from the Dollar Tree. I just picked this up for $1, obviously, and I'm just using the Waverly chalk paint and moss to paint the bottom, Waverly chalk paint and ink, and then I'm just using some rub-on transfers from Dollar Tree to put them on the jar. And that is all I had to do for this one. It was really simple and really easy, but it is a favorite of mine. The DIY is not actually Dollar Tree, but you could totally use Dollar Tree items. I'm just using some faux leather from burlap fabric, and then this wood round. This is from Hobby Lobby. I picked it up on clearance. I'm just going to be tracing the back side of the leather so I can make a cute little decor pouch, leather pouch / decor piece. You can definitely use like a pizza pan. You could find like some round mirrors or signs. Sometimes they have some cute wooden signs from Dollar Tree, so you could definitely use that. And then I'm just using some Dollar Tree tacks and hammering them in. Some of them did not hammer in, so I did just glue them. Eucalyptus from Dollar General. You can use any type of greenery. I just had this on hand, and that is all I did for this one. That was simple and easy, and it took minutes to create. I'll be using the leather once again, and some of this like canvas sheets from burlap fabric, and then these signs from Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to be putting the canvas sheet and the leather inside along with some decals. You can use some rub-on transfers from Dollar Tree. I just ended up using my Cricut and cutting out some cute little plants, and that is all I did for these. Some cute little decor pieces in minutes. This next one, I loved these. I just used some mirrors from Dollar Tree along with a calendar, and I painted the mirror frames with the Waverly chalk paint in white. This mirror did break, but if you can get them out without breaking, that's even better because you need something to attach these calendars to. So like I said, if this video is going a little bit fast, it is just because it is a nice little recap, and I did not want this video to be an hour and a half long. So I wanted to keep it short and simple. Like I said, links will be in the description box below if you guys want to check out the original videos. So I just picked out my favorite pieces from the calendar, and then once the frames were dry, I just took some sandpaper and just rubbed it a little bit to distress it. And then I just used some extra super glue to glue the backs. And this is how the farm animal wall decor turned out. And I think these are so cute. To make this little crate truck, I used 3 of these crates from the Dollar Tree, and then I did cut one directly in half, and I did stain one of the sides, and then I painted Waverly chalk paint with white, and then I'm just gluing the one I cut in half to the back side of the first crate, so the white on white to make the little truck front. That makes some sense. And then I just used some wheels. These are actually paint caps I had left over from used paint, and I just painted them black, made a little window, added some greenery and florals, and that is it for this one. These crate books are just an absolute favorite of mine. I have these in my kitchen as we speak, and all I did was turn a crate from Dollar Tree upside down, add some font. This is going to say Home Sweet Farmhouse. I had to think for a second because the home got ruined, so I had to redo that later on. And then I just wrapped some twine around these crates, and then I ended up adding a rub-on transfer. This is to the top, and Dollar Tree has some super cute rub-on transfers if you can find them. They are super hard to find now. I have not been able to find any in a while, but I just think this looks so pretty when it is all done, and they look like little stacked books. I've actually seen some of these at like TJ Maxx and Home Goods, and they're $8. I know they're a little bit bigger, but for $1, this is super cute. Next one is a noodle board or a stovetop cover. You just need 2 of these longer signs and then 2 of these longer signs from Dollar Tree, and I just ended up painting them all with Waverly chalk paint in white, and I ended up using the fronts of these because they had some little grooves, so it looked like shiplap to me. And then once that was painted, I just ended up gluing everything together. I always use some crafter sticks to the back sides just to secure everything nicely, and I just used some hot glue to glue these thicker wood signs to the longer boards. I said I used 2 of them. I actually used 3 of those signs. I don't know why I said 2 when there was actually 3 right there. Then I just used these little handles. These are leftover drawer pulls from our kitchen. And then I just used my Cricut to cut out Farm Fresh along with this cow. And I think this turned out so good for only $5. $5 for a stovetop noodle board. If you guys look these up, they range from like $50 to $100 or more dollars. This one is a super cute Terra Cotta pot hanger. I'm using Waverly chalk paint and ink, and this sign was a yard sale find or something we already had in the garage. And I'm also going to be using some frames from Dollar Tree, scrapbook paper from Hobby Lobby, and I just cut the scrapbook paper down to fit inside the frames. I used 3 of these along with these 3 terracotta pots from Dollar Tree. It comes in a 3-pack, and then I just glued these frames to the sign that I painted black, and then glued the terracotta pots to the center of the frames, added some boxwood, and that is it. This was so simple to make, but it is so pretty, and it definitely looks like a high-end decor piece from a store. Last one I'm going to share with you is just this family sign. I had a Walmart board along with this family sign and some of these frames from Dollar Tree. So the big frame or the big sign was from Walmart. Like I said, I had it from a different DIY and then I end up repurposing it, and then I'm going to be using the Tilled Soil color. This is by Martha Stewart. It is so pretty. I absolutely love it, and then that's the color I decided to paint the family sign. Like I said, the family sign was from Dollar Tree. They have a lot of different other letters and words, but that is just the one I chose. And then I just ripped all the backs off of these frames, glued them to the large sign from Walmart, and then added pictures of my choice. I think this turned out so cute, and this is such a nice decor piece for my home. You guys, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed this fun little recap video. These are just 10 of my favorite DIYs so far this year. And if you guys like this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel and you haven't seen these DIYs, let me know in the comments below if this is the first time you have seen these. And if you are new, I would love if you hit that subscribe button down below. Also, if you guys want to check out Clarifion, I will leave their link in the description box below and you can save 25% off. And that is it. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!